Hello, my people, my citizens, my tribe, to another one. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about Greek gods. Now, you often hear people be like, I want a boyfriend with the body of a Greek god. No, you should be saying, I want a boyfriend with the body of the servant, with the body of, or at least that one god that actually has to move. But you want the body of the servant. His body wants to be the servant. Because the gods are often carried and often fed and often I'm surprised they don't, eat the food and then chew it and then swallow for them. But yeah, you often see like six men carrying this thing with this fat ass god sitting on this thing and he's carrying this guy and he's just walking and then the guy just has infinite power but he's not walking and that's part of the infinite power, I guess. And he's big. But then there's the position of the god that has to actually move like sports or agriculture. And he sees that all the other gods, when they were applying for the position of God, they saw that moving God and they were like, no, we don't want that one. What are we going to do? So they got a human. I think they went to the human world. They were like, yo, bro, you want a God? You want to be a God? And he was like, yeah, I want to be a God. Little did he know that he's going to be the moving God, or else they're not the well, they're the gods that just sit and eat. And he's like, yeah, I mean, that's the idea of being a guy. He's going to be a guy. He's going to have infinite power. I would say yes, too. Not knowing that I'm going to actually not be the lazy guy. But not knowing, I was going to say yes, too. I get to be a god, guys. And then, he's the god of agriculture. And he has to be there and has to exist. Right? There's a god of wine. There's a god of wine, Dionysus. Yes, he never gets to drink the wine, but he makes the wine. He makes very delicious wine. And that's his job. But he needs the grape, he takes the grape, and then he makes the wine. So then this god of agriculture must bring the grapes to Dionysus, and he must make the wine. So 100 years into this, right, the agriculture god is chilling, and he's like, guys, I've been seeing you guys. You've been sitting, you've been doing nothing, you've been having people change the channel for you. If there were TVs, right? If there were TVs in God time, they would have the servants change the channel. That's what I'm saying. These servants are strong. These servants are moving around. They're carrying these people while these gods are sitting and doing nothing and getting fat. So you don't want that god. You want the servant or the agriculture god. Anyway, and so agriculture god is like, I've been seeing you guys. You got this guy changing the channel for you while I have to walk. I have to do things. Why? And then Zeus is like, they're trying to, try to trick him into believing that, no, we really do our job. Zeus is like, remember Hurricane Katrina? Yeah? That was me. That lightning that was existing, that was me. That Hurricane Katrina could not have existed without me. And then I was like, okay, cool, I see you. What about you, Dionysus? You just make wine. You didn't even get to drink it. He's like, yeah. Speaking of which, I don't have any grapes. You're the one not doing your job. And then he's just tricked into doing his job, and that's the case. And then there's a god. Apparently, there's a god that has to carry the sky, Atlas. That guy. They probably got a human for him too. They were probably holding some sort of competition on Earth. They were like, the world's strong. They were holding like a strongest man competition on Earth, and the person that wins that competition gets to be a god. They don't tell him which god. They just tell him he gets to be a god, right? He gets a permanent seat in Mount Olympus, and they hold a competition to see who's the strongest person on Earth, and then that person is appointed the god of the sky. That dude's job is to hold up the sky. He holds the sky, physically holds it into place. Imagine he just decided to die in that process. There would be no sky. Remember Chicken Little when the sky was falling? The sky, yeah, that was him. He was out. He was done. He needed to hold another competition. So yeah. If you like that video, be sure to hit that bell, be sure to hit the subscription button, and be sure to share with your friends.